Hey guys, Mike back again. Well, this is the start of my, how can I call this one? Let's get your kids, your teenagers into the kitchen and let's get our students doing some nice food, as it were. We know students don't have a lot of money, so basically I'm just going to use a few inexpensive ingredients that's simple for anybody to work with. And this is not just kids, it is for anybody that is not, that is a novice in the kitchen. So it's nice to be back here, nice to be coming up with new ideas. And because this is for people who are inexperienced, I am actually making pizza, but I actually got some store-bought bases just to make it simple. I do have other videos where we're actually making everything. So I've got some shallot, and we're just going to chop them down, take off the outer skin. You can use regular onion, the white parts, the green onion, whatever you want on this one. The shallots do have a little bit of a crisper taste. Just make sure you peel off the outer skin. It's a little bit papery. So the pizza I'm actually cooking is BBQ chicken, and again, to keep things simple for people, if you want, you can cook your own chicken in a little bit of barbecue sauce, or just go and buy some chicken breast. Make it easy for yourself. So while we're doing this, I have my oven. So we're just going to grab these, I'm just going to crunch them in my fingers a little bit. I want them all to loosen up. We don't want big chunks of onion, so we'll just break them apart. These little shallots have got a lot of kick, so I'm going to start crying any minute now. There is a few little tips. Put a bowl of water there next to you while you're working, and apparently that will keep it down. So I am just going to quickly chop up some chicken breast. And as I've done there, preheat your oven to 400 Fahrenheit, just so we're ready to go and we're not waiting. And if you're using a pizza stone, which I will be using, I'm doing it two ways. So I have a pizza pan and I have a pizza stone which is in the oven at the moment. Yep, we'll put the chicken into this bowl. So we'll just get all of that picked up, nice chunky pieces. I say you can use a packet of store-bought chicken if you wish. Just put that to one side. And for our pizza base, I'll just clean my hands off a little bit. Now for our pizza base, or the sauce base, again I'm cheating, this is for kids or inexperienced chefs. So pizza squeeze, it's not ideal, but it is ideal at the same time. So you want at least a cup in there. And we're going to use some Bullseye barbecue sauce. Only about half a cup of that one. And we can adjust this as we go. And we're just going to give that a stir around. I've got a small ladle here. Just give that a mix. Just make sure it's well combined. So that's our sauce. We've got some peppers, we've got onions, we've got chicken, and I've got a mixed cheese, which is mozzarella and cheddar. You can just use the mozzarella if you wish. So I'm going to start off. Tell you what, let's get this out of the way, we don't need this now. So, don't put your pizza straight onto the plate. Get a little bit of greaseproof paper, wax paper, whatever you've got. Fold it. Into a few pieces. Estimate the centre and where you want to be. Now you can use a knife. But be careful, or use scissors. We'll cut that bit off. When we open this out, there we go. There's our nice tray covered. Right, to begin, we'll put that on. Now the one thing I'm going to do, which doesn't always get mentioned, we'll grab ourselves a fork. Then we're just going to prick our dough. This should relieve any air bubbles. I mainly do this when I'm doing a pizza from scratch. And then we'll go in with a good spoon, move that around. This is why I like to use a ladle. We don't want too much, and it wants to be quite even. That's why I work from the centre and work my way out. A little bit more. These bases have a lot of voids in them and lots of humps and bumps. So they should hold the flavour well. So once we get to that point, try and keep our hands clean. I'm going in a light sprinkle of cheese first. You see, we don't need to go crazy with this. We'll put a few peppers. Try and keep a nice even coat. Now, I ain't no pizza chef. I just like to cook. Onion on there. Keep that nice and even. So try to, any big bits, break them up. Then we're going with our chicken. So keep a nice even spread. You see any voids? Put another little piece in there, and then we're going to get another good helping of cheese. Now we do have two ways of doing this. You can hold your hand and kind of guide it. just so you know that it's not going to go off. Just keep yourself a nice little crust around the outside. And I don't like it, but my cheese is still a little bit too cold. That's that one. Right. Many people probably wouldn't agree with me, but I like to season. Black pepper, and I'm using Italian seasoning. Just a very thin shake of that one. Right, that's that one ready. Move that out the way. Now this one I'm going to have to put onto my pizza peel, and that'll go straight into the oven where it's waiting for the stone. Again, we'll get our sauce on there. So if anybody's got any questions, please shoot me a message. If you want to know anything more, you got any ideas of what I can be making, I'd appreciate the contact. So again, we're going with our cheese. So for my next pizza that I do, I'm going to be making a stuffed crust pizza. So I want to show people how we can actually have the cheese inside the crust. I tend to use the cheese strings. They're awesome. I'm actually going to put my seasoning on now. For this one, just experiment a little bit. There is already a lot of salt in the sauce, so I don't want to go crazy with that. Then we get our chicken on. So my oven is ready to go. This is a bigger pizza. So if you're making your own dough and you want to get creative, you can make a pizza as big as your oven will let you have it. But just beware, you need to have the correct tools to be able to pick it up, otherwise you end up with floor pizza. I'm just going to pick up these bits of cheese and throw them on. I'm not wasting nothing. That should do somewhere there. So we're going to get these straight into the oven. Let's get cooking. So basically I'm just going to push this one straight in. I'm going to try and get it onto our stone nice and even. That goes there. And because this is a thin tray, this one goes on the top. Otherwise the crust will burn underneath. Right, we'll leave them in there. And I'm going to set my timer for 15 minutes. Right, here we go guys. Let's see what we got. Just leave that other one in there for now. And there you go. One beautiful pizza. I better get the other one out, otherwise it'll burn. And this one is on its own little tray. So we'll let them cool a little bit. Let's just have a check underneath. Yep, beautiful. You can hear that? Yep, nice. Nice and crispy. Well, let's cut this one up, see how it goes. Now I always cut mine into 8 pieces, just easier to handle, especially if you've got small children. So there we have it, one pizza. How can I pick that up on so it's not going to fall around? Let's have a look at a small knife there. And there we have it, guys. Let me know what you think. So here we go, guys. It's time to have a taste. I'll get this one that I had. Oh, it's a little bit warm, a little bit on the hot side still. Oh yeah. Well, the barbecue sauce really kicks that one off. Oh yeah. Right, guys. If you like what you see, smash that like button, and I mean smash it. Send me a message, let me know who you are, where you're from, what you like to eat, and do you like my pizza? This is simple, simple, simple. 10 or 15 minutes of prep time, 15 minutes in the oven, done. There's a family fed. Give them a little salad, give them some chips, anything you want with that one, French fry, whatever you want. But that is absolutely fantastic, top-notch builder. So I'm going to dive in now, and I'm going to get even fatter. So, love you guys. Mike out.